Time to talk about mobile, because of course your viewers are likely to be using their cell phone, their smartphone, to view your site. So in Cheetah, when you want to modify or edit a mobile view, the way you do it is to jump over to this upper left-hand corner where you see little pictures of desktop, tablet, and mobile. And tablet is basically a wider version of mobile. But mobile and desktop are not exactly the same. You may have to make little adjustments. So click on Mobile View, and the screen will adjust to show you what your site will look like in Mobile View and let you make some adjustments. So what once was a menu running across the top has now turned into a burger menu. If you can see that here, it's sort of like one bun inside two patties. And all your menu choices are underneath that. They're all there, taking up much, much less space. Some advice about mobile items are here. The burger menu I just mentioned. If blocks of content get juggled, use the relocate arrows, and here they are, to move the block up or down. So this whole block here, anything that's a single item, like the header I've got here, or this text block, etc. And so if I move this on the up arrow, it jumps up one slot. Alternatively, instead of the down arrow or up arrow, I can use the keys on my keyboard, the arrow keys, and that also moves it. If blocks are too far away from each other, go to Advanced and shrink the top and or bottom padding. So Advanced is over here, and when you click on the little triangle there, you can see you've got padding, spacing here. So let's choose this one. And you can see that if I adjust the top, it gets farther away or closer, farther away or closer. And if you want your blocks to be very close to each other, the way to do that is to eliminate the padding at the bottom of one and the top of the other, and then they end up very close to each other. Pictures also, well, I'll get to that. If images show up too large, go to Advanced, as we just did, and increase the left and right padding. So that will change the margin size, and instead of words, if you're looking at a picture or your logo or whatever, you might want it to be much smaller, and this is the way to do that. Okay. If items are unnecessary, sometimes you have a lot of detail on your desktop site and it's just too small, or it doesn't really make sense for people to have to go through that on their phone. You can use the I with a slash through it to hide that element. You still want it on desktop, so you don't want to delete it, but you can hide it. And up here on the right, you see the I, and there's your text element, and you can click on that and it comes back. If items don't stay together as you need them to, like in desktop, then in desktop put them inside a box, which you can make invisible. Choose no color, and just be sure they are actually in the box, and that way they will move also if you move the box around. There are far fewer adjustments that you can make in mobile. For the most part, you want to make your adjustments in desktop view and see them in mobile. And anything you do want to change in mobile gets saved when you return to the desktop view. That's why there's no save button up here like there usually is. You can align text to have it centered, or left aligned, or right, or full justified. You can make items show up at a certain point in time and have some animation. We have a whole lot of effects that you could use. You can use tags. Don't want to go into all that right now. and advanced we've dealt with. So that's most of it. Go back to desktop view and save, and you should be in good shape.